Welcome back to Evil Genius. This is the last episode of the recording session, but of course, if you are relatively new to the channel, know that I always alternate series, so it'll be 8 days of this. Well, this is the 8th day of Evil Genius. Then we're going to have 8 days of something else, possibly Monster Ranch or Evo, possibly Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm not sure. If I do Final Fantasy Tactics, I might only do 4 days of that. Anyway, and then we will probably get back to Evil Genius. So we've got our $10,000 a minute over 5 minutes. We can now withdraw all of our mercs from the field, and I can stand everybody down. This didn't generate nearly as much heat as I was afraid it would. So we are almost ready to move to the next island. The only thing we need now is 200 points of notoriety. We are just a hair short. So I'm going to reevaluate my heat in just a second. I want to reevaluate my peeps first and make sure the island is relatively clean. Okay, now, who has the lowest heat of all the zones? Red, because they have no heat. So we're going to do a quick little flag mission. 10 techies for a heat of 20, notoriety of 10. Is the other one cheaper? No. No, most certainly is not that. There we go. Risk 1, notoriety 5. I only need 8 workers. So 8 workers, 3 scientists. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take this a little bit more slowly than I need to. I want to make sure my heat is near or at minimum across the entire world before I make my move to the second island. The reason is because the big problem with your move is as soon as you activate it, everybody on your base becomes at risk of being slaughtered. And I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So we should be okay. If I have to, I'm gonna... Oh, that guy. Just shoot him. If I have to, we'll do a hard... I'll do an emergency save. We can always reload if we have to. The nice thing is all of our stuff, or all of our loot, is going to come with us. Unlike my clean run, as I mentioned in the previous episode, it's ideal to destroy all of your objects first and rooms because you get half the value back to your treasury. Because we are cheating for cash, we don't have to worry about that this time, so it's going to go a lot quicker. It's a little sad because I find that very thrilling. I find the act of trying to get everything organized and make your big move very thrilling, since you never know if anything is, or rather, you never know if everything's going to happen as clean and as well and as fast as you can. I've had games before where right when I'm ready to make my big move, we have a whole bunch of soldiers come in and everything goes to hell. It's not really fun, but it is kind of thrilling, and when I'm in the right mood, I enjoy it. For this Let's Play series, this specific Let's Play series, I don't want to take that much time or have that much thrill. All I want to do is get this going. But one thing at a time, we need to get our last bit of notoriety. It seems the heat's dying off worldwide, so we're basically back down to condition green. No basically about it. We are down to condition green. I use a lot of adverbs in my speech. I don't know why I do that. I don't know how long I've done that. I don't know if everybody does that, but I put a lot of basicallys and probablys and maybes and kindas when they are not necessary. Doing Let's Plays really... If you care about the quality of your product, doing Let's Plays or creating any content whatsoever really gives you an insight to what kind of person you are if you pay attention. You find little ticks that you may not like about yourself, or just ticks that you've never noticed but can live with. And I've noticed certain speech patterns I have that are kind of odd, but it is what it is. Why do I have people dying? Wasn't very good. That wasn't a good idea to shoot one of our henchmen, you dip-top. Oh, it's probably because he's armed. Yeah, he was armed. Okay, well, that's fine. So these topside shacks only exist for me to create a tiny little trap with certain, or rather with sentry guns. I don't know if we're going to have what I need before we make our move. It doesn't really matter. Where'd the mammoth... Oh, there it is. That one? Yeah, 15 seconds. Cool. That'll be done in Well, 15 seconds. So this was basically a waste because I'm just going to bail after this. Alright. So I'll just show you what the trap is real quick. Shut up. I'll just show you what the trap is real quick once I get these guys back home. So you have 2 topside shacks as close to each other as possible. They have 1 tile of space between them. And you take an outdoor sentry gun, and you put 2 of them facing each other. Wait, that's stupid, because you're taking away tiles. You put them back to back. So now, what you have here is a choke point, because even though it's a very narrow cone of attack, the enemies or the agents of good will have to go into this little tiny area to blow these up. And so they will walk directly into your sentry gun trap. Actually, they should face each other, shouldn't they? Because if they face each other, then the enemy cannot get directly to the one that's shooting at them. And they shoot through each other. They won't damage each other when you put them like that. There we go. So, yeah, that's what we have to do. And then you do this until the scientists are smart enough to research it and make the disguised sentry gun, and then you're good to go. Because the disguised sentry gun does not attract any heat whatsoever unless it starts shooting at people. And we now have 176 minions in the base. I wondered why my money suddenly dropped really bad, and it's because of all the minions we now have. Excellent. Okay, look at that. New island button right there. If we had anything left to do here when we make our move, we are dicked in the eye. So let us make sure there is nothing else outstanding. I really do want to just sit tight until all our heat goes down. And we can wait. We can have the patience by researching something right quick. Man, those sentry guns look evil. Their little blinky eyes. You can see how narrow of a cone that is. But if anybody is here and they see these sentry guns, they have to make a beeline right for them. And while they're doing that, this one's attacking. Same with this one. You've got a big range and you can usually kill them pretty damn quick. Sentry guns respond to capture orders as well. They just automatically start firing rubber bullets to take somebody out. This guy might actually see it. Oh, he didn't care. Awesome. Alright. Still want to make sure the island is clear before I make my move. You can't make it 100% clear necessarily because Mariana Mamba or Jet Chan may pop up, but those two are just hanging out. We might be good to go now. So I'm going to make an emergency save just in case. Just emergency. Yes, I didn't think I spelled that right. Anyway, just in case this goes wrong, but let's do it. All right, so everyone is grabbing cash and loot. All other objects, all non-critical objects are being left behind. This is definitely not how I play. Oh, the cloning machine stays behind too? I did not know that. That means you have no reason not to use the cloning machine immediately. And this is a one-way trip for our agents. Once they walk into this the depot, that's it. They're done. They won't come back. And I always leave complete. I never leave anybody behind. So we've got kind of a mess here. The money will come automatically. Now, here's another thing about the cash, though. If you play this on your own, if this happens to be the first series you're watching of mine, if you haven't seen the clean run yet, when you move to the second island, only 800,000 gold is immediately available. It's because when you move, your money room, strong room, is very small. It's only a topside shack. So until you build a bigger one, then you only have 800,000 gold available to you. But you will get it all back as soon as you make a big room. So it is a feasible strategy to hang out on the first island and just grind away for cash. There's nothing really stopping you. And in fact, since the biggest, the most hitting, the most hard hit, oh boy. There we go. See? That's how we do. Yeah, she's gonna bail because she's hurt really bad. She might not make it, though. Nope, she didn't make it. I don't know what you guys are doing. Alright. So, anyway. So, yeah, it's theoretically possible. God damn it, that is a problem. Where's my evil genius?
What's this?
Alright, I've got a bodyguard attacking them. Alright, let's start moving him out. Actually, no, we're gonna leave him inside. Let's bring him as deep into the base as we can get. Because it doesn't matter if anybody... Like, no one can steal anything now, because my minions are taking everything out. The only thing they could steal is some gold. And I think my peeps will automatically fight back if they're attacked. This body doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Okay. So anyway, because the 3 hardest hitting major good agents don't actually attack you in this first island, I don't think. Maybe Rambo does? Or Ivana Frostinova does? Anyway, the point is, it's easier to stay on the first island. So it might behoove you to have some mercs in the field and just constantly gaining money at this point in the game. At least have, like, say, 2.5 million on you. So when you make your big move, you will be able to afford all the really good stuff. That said, of course, play how you want. Don't let anyone dictate how you want to play if you want to play a certain way. Look at me. I'm cheating like a motherfucker. And I know that there are going to be people who are upset at that. Although since this is Extra Evil Edition, you knew what you were getting into when you watched episode 1. And since I already have a clean run on my channel. Okay. Everybody is almost aboard. No loot has been left behind. We've got 2 little dudes back here. Now you can leave at any time. Once your evil genius interacts with the depot, that's it. So you can leave these guys behind if you really, really want to. But I do not like leaving anybody behind. The only risky bit is going to be trying to get out of here with this small group here, and I'm hoping they don't attack me when I make my move. That's everybody. We are ready to go. All right, Max, get out of the desk chair. Out of the chair. Out of the chair, buddy. All right, time to make our move. Everything has been packed up. Some gold is remaining. And if these guys want to break anything while I'm on my way out, they're more than welcome to it. I do not need anything here since I am cheating for cash. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Damn, Max. I wonder if I could bug the game by having him interact with the... I bet you I can. If I have him interact with this, then he's going to be stuck forever because there's nobody left to get cloned. And I bet you my game will be over. I'll basically be on a kill screen. That's really funny to me. Alright. A few last people getting trapped. Mariana Mamba has just shown up, so this is the time we've got to bail. Because she will attack the evil genius immediately if she sees him. Now, I've got time, because even if Mariana Mamba sees us, that's fine, you can blow shit up, that's fine. You're alright, Mr. Saboteur. Even if Mariana Mamba sees us, as soon as he reaches the depot, we're going to be okay. This is a little bit more thrilling than I thought it would be. How about that? You can do it, Mr. Maximilian. You can do it. Run, 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 run. Are you sure you're ready to leave the island? Damn right. Let's see if the bodyguard comes with me. Nope, she just hangs out. Alright. Time to go. Okay. I just said yes, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, yep, there goes the bodyguard. Cool. Alright. Moving to the second island. Whew, boy. That is a little bit more thrilling, like I said. Don't mind the not responding there. The program always has a few issues. Yeah.
New objects are available for purchase.
Alright, and we've got our 3... Yes, Road to Doomsday. Okay, cool. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build our base here. It's a lot smaller than it feels like sometimes. Alright. Even though it's bad practice, I always like having 2 entrances, one on each side. Catty corner, I guess, because that's where the things are. So let us... So I'll need 3 entrances because I still want my waste room somewhere. So I guess actually 4 entrances. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get it going. So, yes, I know, game. It's okay. So this is going to be our waste room trap. So there's going to be nothing in there other than some corridors to get moved around. We have one main entrance here. We're going to have one main entrance over here. You have to be careful. Obviously. Alright. So, because these are the main entrances, these are where we need the rooms where we don't care if anyone sees them. So, the first thing we need... Let's actually set up the nothing trap first. So, what we do is we have a double wide... Yeah, this base is a lot bigger than it looks. It looks small from the distance, but it looks much bigger when you actually zoom in. Okay, so this is our basic trap. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a few little flippy turns in here. Like so. Actually, wait. I'm doing math in my head, I apologize. Think that'll be okay. And then we will put down some doors, just basic. No, let's put heavy doors. I mean, we've got infinite cash here. What am I worried about? So, the point of doing this, like I said, is to just piss off the agents of good. I should have just used corridors. So now I don't feel safe about putting... maybe it won't matter. I'll give it a try anyway. It's the worst that can happen. Alright. I mean, if shit gets set on fire, shit gets set on fire. Who cares? Now, you may notice here I am not putting traps. That is 100% intentional. You do not trap this kind of setup, because that just makes it more complicated. There we go. This might get blown up, but so it goes. And it's going to cause a lot of fires if it happens. But we'll roll with it. And I just realized I am almost out of time for this one, and this was the last episode of the session. So I just will... It's a good way to start. This will be our nothing trap. Again, the advantage here is when an agent of good comes in, they feel they need to check out every door. So this is going to confuse the hell out of them. They're going to want to look at every single door here. They're going to try to take every turn. In fact, I can make it even more ridiculous because I just saw 2 spots where I don't have... stuff. There we go. So the agents of good should waste a lot of time here, and it keeps them out of the way of our minions, because the minions will never go over there because they don't have a reason to. The only exception will be if they do anyway, since it's a barracks and they think they need to go there to rest. If that happens, we might change all this over to a corridor instead. You're supposed to do it with a corridor because it's cheaper. I don't know. We're going to give this a shot. Like I've said before, Evil Genius is about experimentation. So I just want to experiment and see whether the setup is going to work or not. It should. And all these lockers should help our population cap as well. Eventually we'll make a proper barracks elsewhere and work from there. And we will do that in the next episode. I don't know when it'll be. Stay subscribed to the channel so you know exactly when it will be. And hey, do you see that bell down there by the subscription thing? Be one of our advanced Blazing Hawks. Click that bell and you will know the second an episode goes up, and you will know whether it's Evil Genius or not, and then you will know whether to come back here. Although you should stick around for all the episodes we do, because we do go to work around here, if I do say so myself. So that'll be it for Evil Genius Extra Evil Edition. Again, we will come back to it. Stay subscribed. Thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow for another episode.